Hello and welcome to the San Miguel Brief, a space for everyone and especially for our English-speaking community. I'm Maria and today we have important local updates from San Miguel. But let's begin with the exchange rate. The US dollar is currently priced at 70.34 pesos buy-in and 18.77 pesos to sell. These figures can fluctuate through the date value to change in global markets and local economic factors. So it's a good idea to keep an eye on updates. If you're planning to exchange money or make an international purchase, checking the latest rate can help you to make a smarter financial decision. And now, moving on to the weather because it's one of our tops and best section, let's move now on the weather. At the moment, San Miguel is experiencing a pleasant of 23 degrees with clear skies and cool, gentle atmosphere over the city. It's one of those peaceful and beautiful days where the sun feels soft and the breeze is refreshing, perfect for enjoying the outdoors. For tomorrow temperatures, we expect a drop around 10 degrees early in the morning before climbing to unforgettable 23 in the afternoon. You can expect a chill start, so a light jacket will be useful, but a mainly out the should wear nicely idea for getting out and go and explore. So there you have it guys, our weather, and of course it is such a beautiful time because now we're getting kind of freezing, we're experiencing all this vibe of the Christmas, of the new year that is coming. Tell us if you now have already your promises, your wishes of the 2025, if you are waiting for the temperature to change, if you like the weather that is right now, or you prefer a weather with more hot, with more cold, if you are at the same time that are watching us right now, you are writing down all your wishes for the next year, or maybe now you are saying, okay, you know what? This year, I'm not going to make any promises. The only promises that I make to myself is going to be more healthy. Because sometimes we make a lot of promises or make a lot of wishes and this never come, or sometimes at the end of the year, we just feel a lot of pressure because we think that we never make anything. So that's why we need to be better with our promises to ourselves with anything. Did you guys are going to make any promises for this new year or not?
Maybe more exercise.
Yeah. Maybe more exercise.
and spend time with my friends.
Okay, nice. We love that. Well, so tell us.
Thank you.
And comment if you are making this kind of promises or something different. And now let's move on the story behind ponche, or a better yet is traditional recipe. So you can truly soak in the flavor of Mexican tradition and feel them all the way to your soul. This is one of those traditions that can only be fully understood in the most delicious way possible by tasting it. And now, let's talk about one of the most traditional holiday drinks in Mexico, ponche navideño. Ponche is a warm Christmas punch made with sensational fruits, spices, and sweet comforting aroma that fills the whole house. It's a staple during the holidays, especially during posadas, family gatherings, and Christmas dinner. To make ponche, you usually start heating water with cinnamon sticks and piloncillo, which gives that deep caramel flavor. Then, you add a mix of fruits like tejocotes, guayabas, apples, sugar, and hibiscus flowers. Some people even add pruners and rains of extra sweeteners. You let everything simmer until the fruits soften and release all the flavors, creating a rich festive punch. And of course, you can adjust it your taste. Some families add a little rum or brandy or for a dulce version, while others keep it traditional and not alcoholic. Every household has its own special recipe, but the essence is the same: warm, fruited, aromatic, and perfect for cozy December nights. So if you want to try make your own ponche this season, just follow these basic steps and the fruits you love and enjoy Mexico's most beloved holidays tradition. So there you have it, guys. I really hope that you loved this video clip about ponche. And the last part of the video clip that you saw, well, or maybe with the pot and the ponche over there, is because my mom made it and it was delicious. For me, ponche is my guilty pleasure, I could say. It is so delicious and I could drink it every day, but just this recipe about the ponche, because in other ponches, other varieties of it, they put Jamaica. Did you ever try with Jamaica and you like it or not?
I love it.
Oh my god, they love it here, but it's not my favorite. I need to say that because oh my god, it's just my opinion. No, it's I like it just on the easy way that it's called. The color is more like yellow and with brown. I don't like ponche when it's red. Oh my god. Well, here they say that they love the variety with tequila or the wine. So tell us whenever you try this ponche if you love it, or maybe that you are part of the team that want to put some little bit of alcohol on there just to feel another kind of Christmas. And now let's take a look at the history behind this important day, December 12th. Is a very special date for vast majority of Mexicans. Today we're celebrating the Virgin of Guadalupe. So let's take a look at this video clip. Let's talk about one of the most important religion celebration in Mexico, the Day of the Virgin of Guadalupe. Every year on December 12th, millions of people across the country honor the Virgin of Guadalupe, who is considered the spiritual mother of Mexico and a symbol of faith, identity, and unity. According to tradition, the Virgin appeared to Juan Diego in 1531 on Tepeyac Hill, leaving her image on his cloak, an event that became one of the foundations of Mexican Catholic devotion. In Mexico, the celebration begins days before, with pilgrims, early morning chants called Las Mañanitas, traditional dances, and offerings for flour. People all ages walk long distance to visit church of shares dedicated to the Virgin, offer a promise or expression of gratitude. Here in San Miguel de Allende, the festivities are especially vibrant. We will see processions all through the streets, families carrying images of the Virgin, group of dancers in colorful traditional attire, and community gatherings filled with music and prayers. Many locals bring flowers, candles, and symbolic gifts, creating a warm and spiritual atmosphere all around the city. Whether you are observing it for the first time or have seen it before, the Day of the Virgin of Guadalupe is a powerful expression of faith and cultural tradition, one that brings continues together and reflects a deep part of Mexico's heart and history. There you have it. So I feel so great because I am Guadalupe too. So yeah, most of my family always says like, where is the mole at your house? But I'm not make mole or make a bigger party for that. So I hope tomorrow I will have mole or something really delicious on my home. But if not, I will be kind of sorry. But comment if you are making something special during this date, if you know a lot of these facts, or if you doesn't have any idea about we are celebrating, if you really love this tradition, if you hear a lot of cohetes during the morning on your bed, because sometimes they scare me. Sometimes they are so loud. And oh my god, we're talking about the dogs. So of course during this day there's going to still be a lot of cohetes. So take precautions with your pets and just put them on a place where they can listen to them or where they can be afraid, because it is going to be so loud. It will be a party of all the town and especially all Mexico, but it's so louder. So just take precautions with animals, pets, and just enjoy it. And remember, if you really love the Virgin of Guadalupe, just it's a special day for being grateful for the things that you have, for being grateful for everybody, and just celebrate. And of course, you already hear this story in case you don't know it. And we have a message for everyone as December 25 is getting closer, so we hope you enjoyed it. Hello, guys, and everybody. Here I am at the main garden, and as you can see, it is all fully decorated with Christmas decorations. Of course, we have our Nochebuenas, the stars of Laton, and okay, we are coming here just to tell you that San Miguel is going to have a lot of events of Christmas, and most of them I'm so interested. You could come here at the main garden and just search for the places where the calendars about the events are. And of course, we want to remember you that during this holiday is a special month because we try to connect with our people, with our friends, those friends that we never saw after, well, before a thousand, well, no thousand, but into a lot of so many years. So if you have a friend, you could talk with him, or remember that in the special this holiday, in this moment, it is not just the meaning about the gift. The meaning of Christmas is about just Jesus birth and all this Christmas avenue. But the more important is just to celebrate that we're still being alive, that we have a lot of things to offer to everybody as our kind of connections, conversations, anything that is interesting, just to say hello to everybody. So just remember that most of the times this holiday is difficult for a lot of people that doesn't have families, friends, that some of their loved one pass away. We truly are with you guys, but it's just a nice moment to remember and be grateful about the things that we're still having. So the San Miguel Brief wants to remember you that, and of course invites you to come here to the main garden. And if you're not waiting for just the band, just come and see closer how the beautiful decorations and the Nochebuenas and everybody, it's so beautiful. So I'll see you on the San Miguel Brief, but at the radio. Of course, we know that most of the time it's kind of hard this season and especially this holiday, because the people that we have friends, most of us that we're still having family members, friends, parties, jobs, we pass this holiday with a lot of grace, with a lot of happy, and we really love it. But what about the people that doesn't have anybody, or the people that live on other situations that they are not good, that they don't have someone to go in this kind of holidays? Or maybe if you're passing through this situation that some member of your family, of your friends pass away and you're missing, of course we are totally with you, because we know that this is something easy for everyone. we spend most of the night or this dinner or this month just celebrating and be happy and remember our loved ones. But of course, we are with you because sometimes we know that this is kind of hard because we missed. We hope to be with that person, or we still want to be with our friends, with our family. But remember that it always exists hope and their love is still being with you. Sometimes it's hard to feel it, sometimes it's hard to see it, but He's never getting away from you. So, this is a message for everyone that, of course, it is everything. There is nothing exists on the good and in the bad. It is no right or wrong. Everything is just like life it is. And of course, we know that sometimes the life gets rough more than enough or more than it used to, but we need to pass with a good face and, of course, hoping the best for you. So, the San Miguel brief just wants to mention that we hope that you pass good days during these months, during these holidays. In case you are passing in through a bad situation, we're totally with you. And now we go to a report about Toño Rayas through your window on the world. Today is Central Park and we're going to take a look at the situation is like over there, the updates that he found for us and everything that he wants to mention. So let's go and see his video clip.
Hoy los invito a conocer el Central Park, uno de los lugares imposibles, sí, un gran jardín silencioso colocado exactamente en medio de una ciudad que vive con mucho acelerador. Sin embargo, este parque ha logrado algo que pocas obras humanas consiguen. Cuando uno entra por cualquiera de sus accesos desde la Quinta Avenida o Central Park West, es como si alguien bajara el volumen del mundo. El ruido de los coches se disuelve, las prisas desaparecen y lo único que queda es el sonido de los pasos sobre los senderos, el viento de los árboles o alguna risa perdida que llega desde una banca. Central Park es literalmente el corazón verde de Nueva York, pero también es simbólicamente el corazón emocional de la ciudad. A lo largo de décadas, Central Park ha sido protagonista de cientos de películas y no es casualidad. En el cine el parque representa muchas cosas a la vez: romanticismo, nostalgia, magia, un respiro. Por ejemplo, en Mi Pobre Angelito 2, donde Kevin descubre que incluso de noche Central Park tiene misterio, encanto y un toque de aventura y de bondad. En Avengers, el parque como punto estratégico para salvar el mundo, justo en la intersección entre la naturaleza y la gran ciudad. Elf, Spider-Man, Serendipity, cada película le roba un pedazo del alma para dárselo al público. En el cine no solo es un escenario bonito, es un símbolo universal. Representa el espacio donde lo cotidiano se vuelve extraordinario. El parque te ofrece un espacio donde puedes respirar profundo. Hay rincones donde el ruido de la ciudad desaparece por completo. El Ramble, por ejemplo, con sus senderos que parecen un pequeño bosque. O en Sheep Meadow, donde cientos de personas se acuestan sobre el césped y se quedan simplemente mirando las nubes. Blow Bridge, donde tiene una cualidad poética. Uno siente que el tiempo camina más despacio cuando está ahí. La tranquilidad de Central Park es poderosa porque no es un silencio vacío. Es esos silencios llenos de vida porque hay pájaros, ardillas, agua moviéndose. The Lake, los músicos callejeros tocando violín o saxofón, es un silencio que recuerda que todavía hay belleza en el mundo, incluso cuando todo parece ir demasiado rápido. Cuando llega el invierno, se transforma completamente. El césped llega a desaparecer bajo una capa de nieve que convierte al parque en un paisaje casi mágico. Los árboles se desnudan, las huellas frescas marcando los caminos y la brisa fría que corta pero también despierta. Y al fondo, siempre los rascacielos brillando como cristales gigantes. Central Park es el refugio, es un escenario de película, un milagro arquitectónico y ecológico. un abrazo verde en medio de una jungla de acero. Y quizá por eso, cuando uno camina por ahí, siente algo muy simple pero muy profundo, que la vida, como un parque, siempre guarda un espacio de calma incluso en los días más ruidosos, que siempre hay un camino para respirar, mirar hacia arriba y descubrir que entre los edificios también pueden hacer la paz. Porque la voz cruza fronteras y el corazón une caminos, la SQ, tu ventana al mundo.
So there you have it. Now it was so interesting, and of course, Toño, that now is on New York. He needs to come over here and tell us everything about his experience, what the thing that he loved about New York, if there was a coffee shops, a start, a point of view, the Empire State, everything. So we want to know, and if you want to know his whole adventure, and if you want to still be and see beauty clips, he is participating at Horizontes, the program that is before this one. But of course, we're going to give more video clips if it is possible, because it's always a good idea. It's always something new to know for another cities, another states. So that was so beautiful. And now let's go to our section of Heads Up.
Heads up, this is World Around Town.
Come and enjoy one of the most beautiful concert series in San Miguel de Allende. From November 30 to December 14 of 2025, the Templo de la Tercera Orden will host a series of magnificent organ concerts that you want to miss. The Screw is only one left, this Sunday, December 14, closing organ celebration. A celebration of music, culture, and tradition right in the heart of San Miguel de Allende. Don't miss it, it's the last one. Noel Vargas Hernandez, graphic artwork at 6 p.m. until February 6th of 2025, Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pastorela, Unexpected Lessons by Avril James, Thursday, December 18 of 2025 at 4:30 p.m. on the patio of the public library. It will be free admission.
Heads up, this is World Around Town.
So, it was everything that we have for our Heads Up, our favorite section. But I'm going to say it again. If you want to participate, if you want to bring something really special, something that we never saw, something that you want to tell, a story to bring, a garage sale, anything, just comment or send us a message to our WhatsApp that is 415-296-4668. So there you could find all the details, all the information, and of course it will be such a pleasure to participate with you, have little interviews, or maybe show your event to all the San Miguelenses, residents, and visitors. And that would be so awesome because we want to know more about you. We want to have more cultural events. We want to have more stories because we want stories that bring us hope. We want stories to believe on a new, different perspective, a different life. something that we need to know, because of course we're passing through news and updates, and most of they are kind of sad, some of they are injustice, some of they are unfair. But if you bring something that help others, you bring something better for our people, for everyone, I know that that's the best meaning and that's the best thing that you could do for yourself and for the rest of us. So just send us a message to our WhatsApp, and of course we're going to give you all the information. And now let's go to the national news. Now we move on to the national news, regretting what's happening in Mexico, but also from the perspective of another country. As well, we're currently going through this situation.
La revista Forbes publicó su lista de las 100 mujeres más poderosas y colocó en quinto lugar a la presidenta Sheinbaum. Hay nombres desde la política hasta la música. De Sheinbaum destacan que hizo historia al ser elegida como la primera presidenta de México con una victoria aplastante. Deben de estar contentos en Palacio Nacional porque sale esta lista, pero también sale la del New York Times, en donde la ponen como una de las mejores vestidas, de las más elegantes en el mundo. En primer lugar aparece Ursula von der Leyen, primera mujer en convertirse presidenta de la Comisión Europea. En segundo, Christine Lagarde, primera presidenta del Banco Central Europeo. En tercero, aparece la ministra de Japón, Sanae Takaichi, quien también hizo historia por ser la primera mujer en tomar el cargo. En cuarto, Giorgia Meloni, primera en convertirse en ministra de Italia. La lista titulada Las mujeres más poderosas del mundo también incluye a la cantante Taylor Swift, a la socialité Kim Kardashian, a la presentadora de televisión Oprah, la vicepresidenta ejecutiva de Microsoft, Amy Hood, y a la presidenta del Banco de Brasil, Tarciana Paula Gómez Medeiros.
So, as you can see, some of the times we're passing in through a lot of updates, and I don't know if we are going to finish this year with good news or maybe bad news, or news that are kind of trouble for our Mexican, and talking about the US government at the same time. So it's kind of complicated and kind of different perspective about it, but this is the information. We hope to have more news and more information about what's happening right between these countries, but of course we know that they are going to keep appearing more news, so stay tuned. And before going, I want to everyone to stay very alert, because a cold front is approaching. We need to be prepared for any situation to avoid illness or colds, so please take the necessary precautions.
Va a seguir haciendo frío en la mayor parte del país. Este jueves llegará a México el Frente Frío 20. Viernes y sábado estará reforzado además por una masa de aire polar. Provocará lluvias fuertes en Chiapas, Yucatán y Quintana Roo. Además, temperaturas de hasta -10 en la Sierra de Chihuahua y Durango. También en las zonas de montaña de Baja California, Zacatecas, el Estado de México, Tlaxcala y Puebla esperan de -5 a 0 grados. En las áreas elevadas de Sonora, Coahuila, Nuevo León, San Luis Potosí, Aguascalientes, Jalisco, Michoacán, Guanajuato, Veracruz y Oaxaca, temperaturas igual de 0 a 5 grados. En Chiapas, las lluvias por el Frente Frío 19 afectaron 385 casas de los municipios de Juárez, Tila, Amatán y Tumbalá. En Tila habilitaron 4 albergues que dan refugio a más de 150 personas. En Salto del Agua, 9 familias están bajo resguardo en el auditorio municipal. En el ejido Cerro Blanco, en el tramo carretero de Amatán-Huitiupán, quedó bloqueado por un deslave.
So, we're talking again about the weather, about everything. Take precautions. I know that I pass a lot of days and a lot of episodes trying to tell you that just take a jacket and be comfy, but it's something that you need to do it, because sometimes about flu and about head on the head, it's when it gets worse. So just take precautions, because now the government and everybody is saying this. And this is not just because something that they want to say. It is saying because it's so necessary that you need to pay attention during this situation. And talking about more news, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum has been ranking the fifth among the world's 100 most powerful women by Forbes magazine of 2025. If the congregation marks their second consecutive year, she's appearing into the top 5, highlighting her influence not only as Mexico head for the state, but also as global stage through their leaderships in political, economic, and strategic areas.
So I believe every country has the right to defend themselves. In our case, I believe that President Trump's actions have been decisive to reach the point where we are right now, in which the regime is weaker than ever, because the regime previously thought that they could do anything. They felt they had absolute impunity. They could torture, they could disappear, they could sexually assault young women, and absolutely nothing was going to happen. The cost was zero. Now they start to understand that this is serious and the world is really watching.
This is something interesting because we're talking about women lead it ahead, and sometimes it is a news that make bad a lot of people or that get angry to most of the people, but we're talking about our president. I know that is kind of controversial because sometimes, well, talking about politics is not the easy way always, because we have different perspectives, different points of view, different information, different news, and it's controversial. Of course we know, but this is what Forbes says about the women with all the power, that our president Claudia Sheinbaum is still being on the number 5. So that's all the information and updates that we have from Mexico and for all the country, all the people, all of San Miguel. I hope to see you. Oh my God, can we do the puzzle? Yes. So before leaving, we have an activity to make. We need that you send us a message to our WhatsApp right now. And if you have it, you could win this puzzle. So send us a message and tell us if you like ponche or not. That is, you just send a message like, I'm Christian, I love ponche, and I want the puzzle. And the first one that send us a message will take the puzzle. So that's everything about the San Miguel Brief. And maybe during the next episode we could have more of this kind of activity, or maybe we could give you some gifts if you send us a message, or, well, depends on the rules on that episode. But just expect what happened to the Monday and have a nice weekend and celebrate it, and feel free to love your loved ones and to feel all the faith during this special date. And I'll see you on Monday with more news. Have a nice weekend.